Hello, Lori Michelle, the Moshiach, with a message about freedom. Everyone desires freedom. Never treat God like your slave. That may sound insanely ridiculous to religious people, thinking that that's completely impossible. But if you understand Hashem and you understand the design of our entire world, that He built this world in a way that forces us to have freedom in every single moment to choose Him, goodness, or the opposite of Him, evil, the Yetzer Hara, then you'll understand that it's quite possible. He just said it is. It's not that it's possible that you treat him like your slave. People in this world enslave each other and choose to be slaves to each other. It looks like it's natural for you. It's very unnatural for me. I can't do anything to get your good opinion. I won't try. I'm not in it for your thumbs. I'm not in it for, or certificates. I'm not in it for that. But that's what people do. They seek the good opinion and the camaraderie of other people. And I just don't need it. It's nice. Trust me, I like it. I like when people say nice things to me. But it has to be pure and genuine and come from your heart. And Hashem desires that also. But religious people specifically who pray to him do a little give and get. You know, I'll do a mitzvah and then I'll get a blessing. I'll do the mitzvahs because I want to make it into the world to come, Hashem. I want to please you and I want you to bless me. Well, that's not a good reason to do a mitzvah. Do you realize that? The reason to do a mitzvah is because the mitzvah is the blessing. It should feel miraculous and good just to be good. That should be your motivation. To get something from him is treating him like a slave. So let me draw a parallel of why I'm saying it in such strong terms. He gives you everything. He gives us everything: air, our vessel, food, water, everything comes from him. That's his desire. And so by doing a mitzvah, the only thing he asked you to do for everyone, for yourself, to keep order and love and peace in the world, do his mitzvahs, follow the rules, follow the rule book, the Torah. That's all he asks. Not even for him, for you. Everything's for you. So what do people do? They do the mitzvahs to get something in return. Going back thousands of years ago, when the Jews were slaves in Egypt, what did the Egyptians do to the Jewish people besides beat them into submission? They gave them housing, they gave them food, fish and garlic. It was so good in Egypt. Go read the Torah. They wanted to go back to Egypt after Moshe Rabbeinu and Hashem freed them from slavery because the food was so good in slavery. But why did the Egyptians give the Jewish people, the Israelites, food? Well, because they couldn't get any production out of them if they didn't give them food and shelter. They would lose their commodity. They're slaves. You follow? Are you following the bouncing ball? Hashem gives us everything. You want some production out of him? Do a mitzvah. You want a blessing? Do another mitzvah. If you're Christian, lots of Christians believe if they go to church on Sunday and they give 10%, the required amount, it's a good deed and God will bless them. They give a little, they get a lot. Do you see what I'm saying? You're treating him like a slave. You don't want to be a slave. He doesn't want you to be a slave. He freed the Israelites from slavery because he doesn't want us to be slaves. As a matter of fact, he created the whole design of the world so that you have choice in every moment. Evil or good? Evil or good? What are you going to choose? You have to choose. You're required to choose freedom. You say you want freedom, and you don't like it when someone tries to take away your freedom and treat you like a slave and maidservant, right? What are you doing with Hashem? When you pray to him, what do your prayers sound like? I can just imagine. There was a unity prayer in Jerusalem for the pandemic. People of all faiths came together and they decided on a prayer that they could all accept. The first thing that they asked for in this prayer was prosperity. No kidding, go look it up. I was shocked. I was very happy that people of all faiths were coming together to pray to Hashem. Hashem, you've done this for us before. You've protected us. You've healed the sick. Please, Hashem, please have mercy. Bring us prosperity. And then cure the sick, help the healthy stay well, yada, yada, yada. Do you get my drift? Do you get my drift? Am I too hard on you? Have you already clicked away and you left? Do you know what's worse than treating Hashem, the King of the universe, as your slave? Which he says you all do, religious people. What's worse than that are the atheists who don't even believe he exists. They take credit for everything. The pandemic's going to go away because the scientists are going to come up with the cure, the vaccine. There's no such thing as God, after all. Let's YOLO. You only live once. And boy, that's not true. I hope you're listening. I hope you take this advice. And if you're someone who's listening to me and learning from me, good for you. Stay the course. Watch those thoughts. Watch your prayers. Watch what you say. He's watching your every move. Go online if you haven't already and buy this book. YOLO? You only live once? God forbid. I hope not. Most of us are reincarnations of other lives, and we're here to get it right this time. This time is the last call, Custer's last stand. You need to get it right, and I'm here to help you. This is a conversation that I had with the King of the universe. He doesn't want to be treated by you like his slave, at his beck and call. You don't want to be treated that way either. So let's get a clue, people. He's the King of the universe. He desires to give you everything in every moment. And you have an obligation to treat him the way you want to be treated, with love and reverence and respect. The golden rule. It applies to Hashem also. Do you realize that? We were made in his image, not the other way around. I hope you listened this far. There's more to come. This is content you will not find anywhere else, and I promise you, it's the wisest content on the internet right now. It comes from him to me, to you. God bless you. Peace on earth in our time. God bless you.